everybody. Welcome back to our podcast. If you are new, welcome. Beyond the Gates. Now, we only had about 6 episodes in the past 2 weeks. Hopefully, this is not in the renewal contracts because I'm tired of all these all these missed episodes. But there is a lot going on for May Sweeps. They're really starting to pick it up now. So let's start with Anita and Leslie. Leslie, of course, has an attitude with everybody and everything. That's just how she is. And Anita tries to put her in her place. And Ted sees this. Now, Ted goes and comforts Leslie, and Shanice walk in. Shanice, she should just walked right back out. There was, like, come on, Shanice. I feel like her character is changing a little bit being with Ted. It's just not that, she didn't have that like swag anymore. She's looking like I hate this man kind of look. So, what are your thoughts on Leslie and Ted and Shanice?
I I think he was out of pocket as usual. He did not have to go over there and comfort Leslie because Anita had kind of laid into her. But Leslie brought that on herself because she was rude walking up to Anita. I think Anita was talking to, was it Shanice she was talking to?
Mm-hmm.
And Leslie just walked up, interrupted, didn't say excuse me. So I understand why Anita kind of went off on her. But Ted, like, oh, like feeling sorry for her. It was like, no, what are you doing? And then they got awfully close when they was back in his office. So I didn't like that at all. And I'm just like, Ted, you have learned nothing from losing Nicole. And then of course here comes Shanice walking in there. And I'm with you. When she walked in, she should have turned around and walked out because that was crazy. Because she saw what she needed to see, that this man is gonna always have some kind of like draw to Leslie. And Shanice, I wouldn't want to be a third wheel. So Shanice don't have no kids with this man. They never been married. She just dating this man. I would like kick rocks at this point, and she need to go on. I feel like Shanice deserves so much better. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Ted is that person for her because he's gonna, even if he goes back with Nicole, and we get into that later, it's gonna be that way even with Nicole. He's gonna always have this thing with him and Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there. And until he can stop doing that and like having some kind of feelings for Leslie, it's gonna always be a problem. I don't care what woman he's with at this point. It's gonna always be a problem because Leslie is nasty to both of them. So I'm just like, if I was a woman, I'd run for the hills dealing with Ted and that whole Leslie stuff. It's just not something somebody should be living through on a daily basis in their lives.
No, no, and even if he does go back to Nicole, I think Nicole don't want to put up with it either. I Ted hasn't learned a damn thing, and that's on him. So if he finds himself alone, still in his hotel room, Kyle got a place before him. Ted been in there for a year and still hasn't found a place of his own. Whatever,
Cause he
baby.
not, yeah. I mean, he just
It's
ain't doing the work. I mean, it's
no,
like I think it was Anita had to get on him about him just not spending time with his kids. It's like once all that happened, all the attention turned to Leslie and then and Eva, and it was like he forgot the other kids. And I mean, it's just like, dude, what are you doing? But yeah, it's been a year. He's still living in his hotel. I'm like, all that money he making, I need him to go ahead and get his own place.
yeah. And yes, it's been a year since the anniversary party happened, which was crazy when it did happen. I was on the edge of my couch watching that whole thing. But Ted and Nicole shared, some memories about their anniversary. And come to find out, Ted did derail Carlton, which I feel like we already knew that it was hinted that he did that. So that's nothing new. But he just told Nicole about it. So in a way, Carlton feels like maybe Nicole is the one that got away. Maybe. I don't know. That's why he been just waiting for her. And he finally got her. But now Nicole was thinking about Ted when they were doing the do. So do you think Nicole just hasn't gotten over Ted? Or do you think she's just all over the place? Like she moved on too quickly? Because they really didn't fight for their marriage. They just got divorced. And that was it.
I mean, she definitely gonna always have feelings for him after 30 something years and two kids. She's gonna always probably full of ways about him. Not in a bad way, but like in a good way. they were hugged up when Martin walked in on Nicole and on Ted. So I mean, it's possible they can end up getting back together. And that's what I was saying earlier. I just hope that she don't because of the whole Leslie thing. I think that he's just gonna break her heart again because Leslie's gonna do something and he's gonna be there to comfort her.
Oh yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
think it's gonna break Nicole's heart like it's breaking Shanice's heart right now.
Well, I
So
did like when Martin acted. He said, "Why are you defending a grown woman who chooses to destroy everything around her?" And Ted would not answer that question. He flipped it to, "Okay, Martin, what's going on with you?" Martin had a valid question. Why are you
mhm.
defending a woman who chooses to be nasty to others? And he could not answer that question. I'm like, Theodore, go get some therapy. Like,
I mean,
grow
yeah,
up.
I mean, cause Leslie blew up his whole life. You know, he played a role because he shouldn't have had an affair on Nicole in the first place.
Mhm.
But she kept Eva from him for years, and then popped up and just wrecked, his whole world and stuff. And now he's like, oh, I'm gonna forgive her and all this, and no, mm-mm. I can't get with it, and I agree with you. I like the scene between him and Martin basically, checked them and it's just like, Tim, what are you doing? So, but let's move on to Carlton and Nicole. Do you think they're gonna work out?
No,
Yeah, me
I
either.
don't think so. When Nicole looks at Carlton, she sees him truly as a friend. Yeah,
Hmm.
she sleeps with him, but I feel like it's nothing more than that. With Kyle, she lights up around Kyle. Anytime she around him, she lights up. She's laughing more. With Carlton, you do see that, but it's not the same with Kyle. Now, I don't think she's gonna be with Kyle long term either. And as for Ted, I don't know until Ted gets his crap together. I don't see her being with him because of Leslie. Until he has better boundaries with Leslie, I don't see that happening. And she knows the drama that's going on because of Shanice and Leslie. I don't feel like Nicole. I feel like Nicole needs to be by herself
I do too. And
and
then you
just,
see,
you
and
know,
so you saw how Leslie got all up in Nicole's face when her and Kat walked in to go have lunch or whatever. You see how Leslie was just all up in her face, just talking smack to her. And it's like, see, that's why Nicole don't she need to just stay away because that's a whole lot to be trying to take in every time you run into her. And then I bet you if Ted and Nicole did go back together, Leslie would be at their door constantly. Ding dong, just causing all kind of, shenanigans and stuff with them. So no, I hope Nicole just stay far, far, far away. Carlton, I clocked something with Carlton. I still believe he's part of this plasma stuff. Now I'm gonna be shocked if he not, because when he was with Nicole, and they was getting down with the get down when they got done, he said like, oh, I gotta go home because I think he said surgery in the morning. I was like, wait a minute, you can't spend a night with her? So sometimes when he disappears and stuff, that's why I be thinking he doing something.
it's possible. I mean, it can be anybody's game, but the plasma ring stuff, I really don't know who would be the impaler right now. I have some thoughts on it, but we can talk about that a little bit later because that's a lot to get into. But now we have to deal with Kat and her nosy self. I was Team Bill when he was going off on Kat and Tomas. Cause he's like, this is not your business. Stay out of it. Kat's like, you need me. You need me. I'm like, Catherine, this is getting dangerous now. You need to stay out of it. And we still don't know where Lynette is at. And then you got Hayley getting drunk. She all like Randy. People don't know anything. And Hayley is just, for someone who's been conning, she's not that smart, I feel. She's not doing the best with this con. That's been going on for what, 2 years? 2, 3 years she's been dealing with this con. This is a long con for $10 million.
I thought she was about to slip up though when she went in there drunk with Bill. I thought she was about to slip up and say something, but he is starting to look at her with the side eye though coming in there. He's like, "You got a drinking problem, we need to do something," kind of thing. But yeah, she's showing a side of herself that he hasn't seen before, and you can clearly see he definitely does not like it at all. So she needs to calm that down if she want to work her plan, because if not, he's gonna start looking at her more and more like it's more to her, and maybe he'll start diving deeper. I'm glad that he went off on his PI person because Kat came in there with more information than a PI that he hired. I thought that scene was hilarious. I'm
Mhm.
like, yeah, because Kat needs to be a detective or something. She be on stuff.
Yeah.
But her talking to Leah was pretty good, but at the same time, I think Leah's starting to feel those walls closing in on her too, though.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. We shall see. It is starting to pick up finally from May sweeps because it's been a little bit slow, so I'm glad it's finally picking back up. And next week, we have Anita having her last chemo session finally. We got Grayson yelling at Ashley and she slaps the crap out of her. I said, "What is going on here?" And Leah sees it, so they could be putting it on a show for Leah. And then somebody gets in Chelsea's face, and look who's comes back. Bill's ex-partner, Mike. I was like, oh, because I was like, oh, okay. Because I think about a month or two ago, I was like, I wonder what happened to his partner, Mike. And here he is for Main Sweep. So I'm looking so forward to next week. There will be 5 episodes next week, everybody. Okay. There's no skipping episodes next week. Finally. And thank you so much for the people who have tuned in to us on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and leaving comments over there. We really appreciate you, and we look forward to more stuff on YouTube. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast, and we hope you enjoy your week. Until next time.
Bye, everyone.